Sustainable Development and Adaptive Resource Management in the Field, the Costa Rican Experience. Hi, my name is Adriana. I am a student of the Environmental Science Master Program in the University of Colorado, Denver. This is a description of the Costa Rican experience for the May semester 2013. The Costa Rican experience is a course that offers the opportunity to interact with the environment as well as analyze and criticize natural resource management in a different country. This is the reason that encouraged me to take the course. The Costa Rican experience is a class that cannot be missed by any environmental science or geography student. The first day, we visited the Poas Volcano National Park, which offers a spectacular view sited high above 14,000 acres of habitats and life zones and has an altitude of 85 feet. Poas is one of the largest and most active volcanoes in Costa Rica. After Poas Volcano National Park, we visited La Paz Waterfall Gardens. La Paz Waterfall Gardens is a peace lodge that allows contact with the rainforest and the creatures that inhabit its environment. We were able to feed toucans and hummingbirds by hand, observe the release of newly hatched butterflies into their first flight, look straight into the eyes of a jaguar, and observe the brilliant colors of a eyed-leaf frog from just inches away. The second day, we woke up in the middle of the tropical forest. We stayed in the dorms of La Selva Biological Station. This biological station is part of the Organization of Tropical Studies. The first tour around the forest was developed through the morning. We were able to observe many species of birds in the wild, along with some frogs, turtles, and other species, without missing the beautiful view of many species of unique plants exclusively from the tropical forest. The same day in the afternoon, we visited the town of Puerto Viejo de Sarapiquí, located a short distance from the biological station. We stopped to observe the Puerto Viejo River and develop our first group reflection session surrounded of natural beauties. We started our third day with a float trip. Floating along the Puerto Viejo River, we enjoyed the symphony of the tropical forest and the splendid creatures that inhabit this place. During the trip, many species of plants were observed. Heliconias, bamboo, and liana were some of the more abundant plants in this river. Caimans, sloths, birds, and monkeys also captured our attention in the tour. The second river adventure was also exciting. We experienced a rafting expedition along the Sarapiquí River. We experienced rigging rapids on a naturally occurring, adrenaline-pumping whitewater river. We slowed down to catch a sight of some birds. During the low times without rapids, the guides also provide some information about the vegetation. We had fresh fruit like mangoes, pineapple, and watermelon halfway down river, and it was the best fruit I ever tasted. During the night, we had a nocturnal walk in the facilities of La Selva Biological Station. We were able to observe different types of amphibians, reptiles, and fluorescent fungus. The nocturnal walk was unique because of the rain and thunderstorm conditions that we experienced that night. Although the extreme conditions, the expedition turned out very exciting, thanks to the equipment previously recommended by the Professor Rafael Moreno. The fourth day, before starting our trip to La Fortuna, Carlos de la Rosa, director of the biological station, gave us a conference about the description and importance of the work developed in La Selva. He was very happy to meet us and provide us with all the information. This represents an advantage for future visitants and students from the University of Colorado Denver. In the road to La Fortuna, we stopped in an ecological farm. The owner, Don Carlos Vargas, presented the efficient process that he applies to the manure of the cattle. The process produces methane that provides heat to produce cheese and yogurt in his attached factory. The residual solids of the manure are used as a fertilizer to the grass that feeds the cattle. The next day, our first day in La Fortuna, we visited the Arenal Volcano National Park. We hiked the way up to the Arenal Observatory. During the tour, we crossed hanging bridges, took a refreshing stop at Danta Waterfall, and visited the Butterfly Pavilion. We enjoyed a scenic ride in the skyline. We zipped along nearly 2 miles on cables in one of the safest skylines in the Costa Rica. We were able to observe the best panoramic views of the volcano and Lake Arenal. The sixth day, we had some stops along the road to Brasilito in order to discuss relevant points of the trip. The principal stop was just in front of the artificial Lake Arenal, where we can observe the facilities of a hydroelectric plant in the region. The other stops were generally to observe the large irrigation projects infrastructure as well as the tropical crops and plantation in the dry tropical area. After the yoga session on the beach, we developed a tour around the area of Playa Conchal in Brasilito. We discussed the differences between the vegetation of tropical wet forest and the coastal biome. During this walk, we also discussed estuary factors, mangrove destruction, and facts of hotel construction. We also had the opportunity to visit the Marine Coastal Natural Park, Las Baulas, which is one of the most important leatherback turtle nesting sites. It was amazing to know about all the activities that this park developed taking care of the turtles since the nesting period. We spent the last 2 nights in the dorms of the Reserva Natural Monte Alto. The reserve is developing efforts in order to protect the groundwater aquifers that provide 70% of the water used in the area. The reserve is located in Ojancha Lodge and provides efficient services for all the visitants. The last ecological trip that we had in Costa Rica was the visit to Barranca Honda Natural Park. It was a guided visit where we'll learn about the vegetation and its medicinal properties. The natural park has an amazing lookout that provides a good view of Ojancha town and its plantations. We were also able to enter the Terciopelo cave that provided the safety equipment to descend 200 meters deep. This was one of the best trips I had taken in my life, and I strongly recommend you to take it.